arrived.
Now, this tragic accident is the fifth to happen here in Corpus Christi in just the last 2 months. All 5 men that were killed were over the age of 65. Our Madeline Salinas joins us in the studio to tell us how some local seniors are feeling after this latest tragedy. Madeline.
Thanks, Leslie. The CDC reports that every day nearly 3,700 people are killed worldwide in crashes that involve vehicles, motorcycles, and bikes. Over half of those killed are pedestrians, motorcyclists, or cyclists. Today I went to the Garden Senior Center where I met with a woman whose family has been impacted by a pedestrian accident. She says she feels for those who go through the same traumatizing experience.
In the last 2 months, 5 pedestrians in Corpus Christi have died after being hit by a vehicle. None were using a crosswalk.
You gotta tell people to be careful. You know, you gotta stop and think about what you're doing, not where you're going. We're all guilty of having our mind going ahead of us, and we need to slow down.
The slew of pedestrian accidents hits close to home for Carol Hildebrand, especially the hit and run that happened just last week on the 2700 block of Galahar Road. That crash took the life of 68-year-old John Guetta. Carol knows all too well what it's like to have someone you love involved in a hit and run. Her daughter almost lost her life 30 years ago when she was struck by a vehicle on Water Street.
I personally have had that happen in my family, and it's hard to handle. It's tragic when something like that happens, and people that drive off from the accident and take no responsibility for what they're doing shouldn't be out there driving.
All 5 pedestrians killed in the last 2 months were over the age of 65. Vincent Doyle says he worries for his older friends that walk from place to place. As he gets older, he's realized how important it is that senior citizens are vigilant, not just when they're walking from place to place, but also when they drive.
I have to be very deliberate about really double checking, watching, not being in a hurry, and being aware that people aren't dressed for visibility. And you go out in the daytime and you're walking back at night and you don't realize you're invisible.
In the wake of the pedestrian accident, CCPD's Lieutenant Michael Peña reminds people that using crosswalks plays a big role in preventing casualties. For drivers, Peña says it's also important to put away any and all distractions that could prevent them from seeing the road and the pedestrians.